Well, welcome back, everyone, to another little installment in working on my beta world. Today, we're actually not doing anything with the castle. I kind of wanted to, but I don't really know what to do yet. I need to do some planning on the inside, figure out what I want to put in here. I need to finish up the towers and stuff. So I figured today, every single time I start a video, I swear, I figured today would be a good opportunity to... Here, I'll sleep and then I'll show you. Okay, what I was saying, here, we'll just put all the castle stuff in here, because we don't need it right now. Okay, so today I thought might be a good day to work on whatever I want to put in this little space. I don't know what to call it. And I saw a suggestion that maybe it could be like a little forge or blacksmith or something, which I think could be pretty cool. So I think we're gonna have to do some terraforming, a little bit, not a ton. Probably maybe raise this up a little bit up to here, and you know, just kind of make it a bit more spacious, so that way I can actually build something here. So we'll get that far, and then we'll plan from there. I don't know how much dirt I have, like, in a chest. Hello, Cole. I don't know how much dirt I have in the chest at my house. Probably some, but I don't really want to go over there. So we'll just dig some of this and use this. I think we can actually take this. Yeah. So I had a guy reach out to me in the comments of my last video, and I thought it was pretty cool. He said that he wanted to make music for my videos, which is kind of cool. You'll know, I guess, if that actually happened. If it does, then you know, I'll probably put some kind of thing in post, that like some text or something up on screen. But yeah, I mean, I just thought that was really neat. I think it's cool that, I don't know, I think it's just really cool that these videos seem to really be resonating with some people, and I'm really happy that they are. Like, I'm happy to be providing this experience, I guess, for people. I don't know, it just makes me happy. But yeah, it really seems like a lot of you guys are really enjoying the stuff that I'm putting out, so I really appreciate that. I honestly didn't think, when I posted that first video, I didn't think anything would happen. I thought I'd just make a video and that would be it. It'd never get any traction or anything like that, and I was fine with that. I was kind of just doing it for fun, but I don't know, just super cool to see it actually kind of turn into something. I definitely think that it's just, I don't know, it's just so cool. I don't really know what else I'm trying to say. It's just really cool, that's all. So thank you guys for continuing to find interest in me just playing Minecraft and talking. Even though sometimes a lot of the stuff I say is pretty boring. Appreciate you guys watching anyway. It might be kind of a small little thing. Be kind of cool to build it into here, I think. I just don't want to... I have a lot of dirt. Okay, let's use this instead. Seems like a better idea. It's starting to get real cold outside now. It's actually starting to feel a little bit like winter. So that's nice. I usually... I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of the snow, but I will say the cozy feeling of winter is kind of unmatched. I like the way that winter feels. And I am hoping a little bit, for just a little bit of snow, actually. Just a little bit. Just something. Like a little dusting or whatever. I think this might be good, space-wise. I say, let's plan. I think I need more wood. Like a lot more wood, probably. Let's see. So, I think the front, or the, like, area with the furnace thing, the forge, should be this way. And then, like, the house should be back there. So, that much room? Is that enough room? It's gonna be kind of a small little hut, but that's fine. Oh yeah, thank you to... Oh, shoot, hold on. So, thanks to... Let's see. M4GS, I think, is your name, for the actual idea for the blacksmith. I appreciate that. I think it should be longer. Oh, stupid sheep. Oh, actually, I'm gonna want some wool, won't I? Maybe. We'll see, we'll see. This is a lot of experimenting. I think we're gonna want to expand that out that way. And then we could... Yeah. Okay. There's some thoughts in my head. That looks cool. I like that cliff. That looks really cool. So, any of you guys doing anything interesting or exciting for Thanksgiving? We were going to go to Wyoming for Thanksgiving to spend some time with them, with some of my mom's family. But, you know, things kind of just didn't work out with that, but it's alright. Honestly, I don't mind. I prefer to sort of keep to myself and my own family and stuff. Like, holidays I've always enjoyed more when it's just us. A long time ago, we used to do like family holidays, you know, like everybody would come over to the house and we'd do our Thanksgivings and our Christmases and whatnot, all big parties, and I don't know, I just never was really a big fan of it. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of just too many people, you know. I'm very selective with the people that I want to be around at once, and I usually don't want to be around more than maybe like 4 or 5 people at a time. That's kind of like my max. Beyond that, it just feels, I don't know, it almost like doesn't really feel personal anymore when it's more than that, just because it's, I don't know, it's so hard to explain, but like every individual person doesn't feel as important when there's like 80 of you, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not really bummed that didn't turn out. Secretly, I'm kind of happy. But you know, it would have been fun. It would have been kind of cool. I've only really left the state a couple times, so it would have been a neat little trip. Oh, it's just a little bit tight on space. Maybe if I pull it out a couple blocks. Let's we'll take this back down, I think. And I'll rethink this, because this isn't gonna work with the space, I don't think. That, then we can do this. Man, I'm so descriptive in my commentary. I really hope you guys do like my my commentary, even though it's kind of lackluster sometimes. Yeah, okay. This is looking a little bit better. A little bit nicer. I think we can actually, ouch, go a little bit further back. I think I might have to alter some of this more than I was initially expecting. Let's just take a look so far. That's something. That is definitely something. Is it a good something though? That I am unsure. Okay, I'm really struggling to build this. It's just kind of not really making sense. Let's just take it back down, all of it. Restart again. Okay, yeah, let's just restart. This ain't right. Okay, let's go for a different kind of style. I'm gonna try to use a more typical style for me. Yes, this is so much nicer. Okay, this is looking a lot better. Let's go ahead and build these up, firstly. Like that. This is an interesting spatial challenge. I'll say that. You know, I was thinking initially for this video, I didn't even want to do a video on this world. Not that I'm like burnt out or anything, but I had a different idea. I wanted to try to find like a spooky mod for modern Minecraft, and I wanted to call it like playing scary Minecraft in the spirit of Thanksgiving or something stupid like that, but you know, didn't find anything, not anything that looked interesting. I'm not a huge fan of those like jump scare heavy horror mods. I just don't find them scary really, or horror games in general. Anything that's just like right in your face all the time, and you know, like FNAF. Like, I thought it was terrifying when I was like younger, maybe when I was like a kid, but you know, not really anymore. I don't know. I just don't like the constant like in your face stuff. It's just not really scary. What's more scary to me is stuff like, you know, like Amnesia, where it's literally it like, especially for the first part of the game. Like the first part of the game, nothing's even after you, but I just love like that atmosphere and like the tension. I just really love that. How is this looking? Pretty good. Not really like anything yet, but that's okay. We'll get there. So this is what I was talking about, I think, in the previous video where I said there was like an ocean lake thing. That's what I was talking about. It's pretty cool. I think I found a pretty cool spot. I like this little area. Super cool. Tree successfully capitated. Nope. Missed one. Aha. Oh my gosh, I missed several. What the hell? What am I trying to say? That's good for this little building. Then we're gonna do like a little offshoot this way, and that'll be like where the actual forge and stuff is. Obviously this will be his house. Well, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for today, and I'll come back tomorrow. And I still missed some of that tree. That's fine. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll fix that up, and we'll get the rest of this tree. Yeah. Welcome back. It's tomorrow me now. We're going to finish up this little building here and add the little front part for the blacksmith. And by front part I mean like the actual like forge and stuff. So I'm not actually sure if I'm a big fan of these cobble now that I'm back later. I don't know how much I like it. So I think I'm actually just going to try removing the ones here on the front across this edge, because maybe they're the ones that I have problems with. That looks a little better. Let's see. So I think for the front here, sorry, I should be working on the other part, but that's fine. So I think for the front here, I'm gonna do something like this. I think that looks pretty neat. Now I think for the little forge part, I'm gonna have to dig out more of this again. Okay, I need more wool. Let's oh yeah. Forgot about this stupid tree. Man, I am just super tired today. Yesterday I was too, but today especially, I'm so tired. I don't know why. Oh, that looks pretty cool from here actually. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to it soon. I guess I'll just wait for more sheep to spawn at some point. So let's continue putting together this little blacksmith thing. Maybe? Okay, that's starting to look pretty okay. Maybe. We'll tweak it some more still. That looks kind of dorky on that side. What can we do to resolve that? Not much. I guess it's fine. We'll make some stone and get some texture in there on the ground. Maybe in the little walls too, actually. I will say I'm excited to come back and work on this more. Still don't know what I'm doing for the tops of these. And I still don't really know what I'm doing in here. But I am increasingly wanting to come back and work on this, so probably sometime soon, like in a few weeks or so, we'll probably be back over here. Oops, what the heck? Okay, we'll just, that part's ugly, so we'll just cover it up and pretend like it doesn't exist. We just won't look at that side, that's okay. Man, that's just all reminded me too, like, I don't know why, but I just really struggle being social, kind of. These videos have kind of been different. Like, I feel like I'm being social with people in a way that I usually have a hard time doing. And that's nice. I like having this, like, outlet, I guess you could call it. All my armor is broken. I feel like usually in day-to-day stuff, I just really struggle being social. I have a friend, really social friend, like he knows a ton of people. He's basically the reason why I have most of my friends is through him. And that's cool. Like, he's one of my best friends ever. Sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I could be like that, you know? He'll see somebody, he doesn't even have to know them, and he'll just strike up a conversation with them, you know, out of nowhere. And, you know, I wouldn't want to do that with every person in the world, but okay. I guess I put a fence here. I wouldn't want to do that all the time with every person ever, but it'd be nice to be able to feel like I could at any point just talk to somebody, you know? Like, I've always just struggled to, I don't know. I always, in my own head, I'm like, oh yeah, like, I'll just say this thing and I'll be super, you know, chill and nonchalant, and, you know, it'll be fine and it won't be weird or awkward, and then somehow I just make it awkward whenever I actually end up talking. I just have a really hard time not being socially awkward, I guess. I guess that's how you could put it. But yeah, like I said, this channel actually is kind of helping that a little bit. not with other people, but it's helping me feel less. It's helping me feel less like that because I kind of feel like I'm being social in a weird way because I'm kind of talking to people. You know, I don't really know them, but I'm kind of talking to people and having interactions with people that I don't know and stuff like that. I don't know. It just kind of scratches that itch, I guess. And that's nice. It is funny to me. Still, I still, you know, just about every day look at the analytics on my videos just because it's kind of addicting a little bit, I won't lie. But it's crazy to see, like, even now, like a couple weeks later, I'm still getting like hundreds of views every day on that first video. It's just crazy to see that I guess something about me doing this has really, really resonated with some people. And I'm happy about that. It makes me happy to see that people are really enjoying something that I'm doing. But it's just crazy to see how much of an impact it seems that this little quick little idea has had. Because I didn't think much would come of it. I just decided one day, you know what, I'll just sit down and make a video like the ones that I like to watch. And I guess it was different enough, and people liked it. Oh my god, the everlasting problem. I just always need more cobble. More cobble. All the time. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if we could possibly reshape that up there. Oh, I don't want to though. Because I kind of just want to keep the land intact. I hope that you guys do enjoy my sort of what is it called? A stream of consciousness, kind of just, you know, random rambling. You know, all the gurus and stuff, they'll always be like, oh, you know, you don't want to ramble, that's bad. But it seems like, I think there's an audience for it. I think the audience for it is mostly just because people seem to like this very personal feel, which I do too, for the record. But it seems like that's what people are most drawn to by this kind of content, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it would appear to be, anyway. I guess this would be like the sleeping quarters or something up here. More sheep out there. A black sheep. No! I need only white ones. I'm sheepist. Shoot. Wait, how do I fix that? Wait, it's not there, is it? Is it this one up here? Oh, is it literally all of these? No! Why does light bleed through stairs? Okay, I guess we'll make more planks and then we'll just plank it up. I know it's brighter with it being lit like this, but it's just ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Shoot. Well, how are these stairs gonna work now then? Okay. You're fine. Here, we'll bring it over. This is gonna be kind of ugly. That's okay. Ooh, that is ugly. Shoot. Maybe I'll just do this to, like, make it take up more of the space. Okay, I guess it's okay. Let's make some more fences. Nope, not the stick. And then we'll just kind of... Nope. Maybe? Sure, I guess. That's something. Maybe that'll be like storage and stuff. Ooh, yes. Yes, 100%. Okay. Okay. This is kind of coming together. That's okay. That's good. Once the ball is rolling, the ball is rolling. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming along now. I was a little worried, but you know what? The inside's gonna be great. Maybe it's not that bad after all. Maybe it's pretty okay. I think once we just fill it up with stuff, it'll be less obvious how kind of ugly some things are. That seems to be how most builds work in this version, is that if you just put stuff in them, eventually you don't really notice that some parts of it might be kind of ugly. It's okay, we'll figure something out for this to make it less ugly. Not that people are going to be in there much anyway. I'm the only one playing on this world and I live there, so... Also, on that note, I was thinking, do you guys want me to do, like, world downloads at any point? I wouldn't do it after, like, every video, but I might do it after, like, every month or something like that, like a monthly world download. Would that be something that you guys are interested in? I mean, it wouldn't really be anything interesting, it's just the same stuff you see in these videos, but if you wanted to take a look at it, that'd be kind of, you know, I'd be alright with that if you guys wanted to do that. Bedtime, not nighttime, but time for bed. Time for a bed. Time to make a bed. That's what I meant. Okay. Put his little bed up there. Right there. That's good enough for now. I can touch this up later. We need another rack for that. Other than that, I'm gonna just call that good, I think. So let's sleep and, let's make sure it looks good in the morning still. Because it changes, you know, it changes. Okay, moment of truth. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It's really kind of ugly from that side, but that's okay. I like this side, and I like that trapdoor thing above the doors. I think I'm gonna do that more, because I like the way that looks. Yeah, I'd say I'm a fan. I like it. It's pretty cool. We'll need to put a fire in that, and I think once we do, it'll kind of complete the look. Well, I guess that's where I'm gonna leave it for this week. Sorry if this week was kind of a little bit less interesting. I wanted to do more with the castle, like I said, but I still need to think out and plan out some more stuff. And I didn't want to miss a video this week. So I just decided to do this instead. But I like it. I like it. I think it's a nice little use of that little space there, and I think we'll plant some more trees around, because it looks better when it's surrounded by trees. But, yeah, well, I appreciate you giving me your time, even if this video may not have been the best of the series or whatever so far. I appreciate you giving me your time.